Thank you for coming to the channel. This is a payout request video for Apex Trader Funding. We're going to test the payout process and start first by selecting our accounts. As you can see, we have 3 PA accounts, one at 2900, 2919, and 2915. Now we could receive the max payout of $2,000 each for a total of $6,000, but that would be silly because it would eat into our drawdown. So we are going to do a lucky 777 payout for each and see what the process is like. So here we go, making the first request. All right, that's one pending. And then we do for the next account, 777s for the win. Okay, and then the third one. And 777s for the win. Okay, so we'll come back to this and see how long it takes. It is December 20th, 2023. Let's a breakdown of the 3 PA accounts for Apex, tracking from day 1 to day 16 of our profitability. So the key here was in the process is it's not an easy one for these passing these accounts is going to bed negative. So we're going to talk here about day 5. Day 5 we had a negative 200 and some odd, nearly $300 loss day. Now the rest was positive, so that's a pretty good track record right there. But overall, going to bed negative has been one of the biggest challenges, I think, for most traders, because most traders do something where they either revenge trade or overtrade to try to get back to break even. So that was one of the biggest challenges for me, was being able to accept defeat and go to bed negative. So like I did on day 5, I accepted defeat and I was rewarded with profitability after that. Now, everyone might not have the same accuracy level, but it was basically that demon of going through the process of being able to accept defeat and also learning your risk to ruin ratio. Now, what is your risk to ruin ratio? Well, if you're at a 50K account, which I'm using 350K accounts, is you're basically, I allow myself 6% loss per day, a max daily loss of $300. As you see, I did not exceed that on day 5. So I put it away. I went to sleep negative, and that was it. And so you have to be able to accept the risk to ruin ratio, and you're only given 2,500 in drawdown to deal with. So you don't actually have a 50K account. You have $2,500 of drawdown to play with. And if you are allowed 6% loss per day, that is about 15 days of negative trades before you blow up the account. So if you can trade better on the other days, then you can make that up, as shown clearly here. So basically, I allow about $150 of drawdown per setup, and the key being per setup. So I might cut a loss quickly and then re-enter with the same theory intact with a better entry model, and still only risk that $150 per setup. So I'm able to take the paper cuts and then re-enter. And I use only micros, as one should be in the beginning. And yeah, there's a lot more we could get into with the strategy on this, but this is basically the accountability for the account summary of these accounts and what led to the payout process and the day 1 to day 16 tracking of this. We received the payment from Apex Trader Funding December 28th, Thursday. It took 7 business days, like they said, for the total 777 amount on the 3 accounts. This is the screenshot taken from my email. I don't want to give out my private information, just take my word for it. This is some of what we use to get into trades. This is an indicator suite made by yours truly, momentummaster.info, for more. And yeah, gives us tops and bottoms pretty nicely, but we use that in conjunction with NinjaTrader for the entries, and also use the TOS platform for the footprint charts for that delta divergence and so on and so forth. We'll be having more tutorials and stuff going forward, and look forward to seeing you on the channel. Peace.